What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Sovereign CEO podcast. Today, I want to talk about all things freedom. It's the beginning of our summer season, and I think this is a conversation that is super relevant right now. I bet a lot of you guys are having that conversation in your head right now, the seasonal conversation as it starts to get really warm and fun and beautiful outside. I don't want to be on a screen. I want to be outside. I want to be out there in the nice weather. I want to take time off. I want to be with the kids more. I want to do some road trips. But also, I don't want my business to die. In my world, freedom and prosperity are not in conflict. They can actually fuel each other. My summers are sacred. I live in a lake community. I live on an island. Our summers are beautiful and our winters are horrid. They're like -40 here. So I want to be outside probably more than anyone else, not just for play, but as proof that I've built a freedom business that's worth living for. I don't want to be chained to my work. Even though I love my work, I don't want to be chained to it. So these are some of the questions that I've been asking myself right now. Do I take time off? Do I take some more time off to, do some more things with the kids? We have some friends coming to stay with us for about a week. Do I lean into the business at all this summer? What are my clients doing? Are they paying attention? Is anyone buying right now? Do I try and do all the things, work and play and hustle and fun and space? Or is that just like a crazy idea? If you are thinking some of these thoughts in your head right now, then this episode is for you. I want to talk to not only the overachievers, the serious CEOs, but also the freedom seekers, the entrepreneurs who want to live in alignment with their visions and their goals. Because, spoiler alert, you don't actually have to choose between summer joy and business growth. So today, let's talk about some of the strategies that I use to help keep my business profitable, even when I'm outside, on the dock, going fishing, going camping, or maybe sipping some Negronis with some friends. Remember, we don't chase balance. We have to engineer freedom, meaning we have to think proactively. We got to plan this thing out. It's not going to happen by accident. Profit's not going to happen by accident, and neither is space. Neither is peace. We have to plan for it. A lot of people are stuck in that all or nothing frame of thinking, and this is a lie that so many entrepreneurs fall into. If I'm not fully present in my business, it's just going to totally collapse. And as an ADHD entrepreneur, as someone that has honestly a terrible memory, this was a lie that I hung on to for a long time. The lie that I was embracing was I have to move this fast, because when I'm all in and when I'm moving quickly, I stay on top of everything and I don't forget. And to be honest, I had some evidence of that. I had some evidence of when I peeled away and when I wasn't moving max speed, I did drop the ball and I did forget things. But honestly, it's because I didn't have a proper plan. I was just all in or kind of checked out. If you set your business up right, it should keep going when you're not even there. And if you haven't done those things yet, this is your moment to prep for that kind of freedom. I've done summers both ways: super stressed, hustling, summer flying by, and me thinking, oh my God, why did I do that to myself? Why did I miss that time with my kids when I could have just, I could have just taken the whole summer off. I've spent it totally checked out. I have taken the whole summer off before. And now I've learned that I can have both. I can be prepared, I can have peace and space, and I can continue to make profit. Let's walk through a few simple summer-proof strategies that you can steal and implement right now. Okay, strategy number 1, the low ticket funnel. So you can create like a $5 a day evergreen funnel. This is one of my favorite set it and forget it methods. Essentially, you're going to take a low ticket digital product that you probably already have. Think of some of the DIY courses you've made. Maybe you've created some templates. Maybe you have things like a Notion board, a podcast series, whatever. You can set up a $5 a day Instagram ad to drive traffic to it. You can connect this then to an email funnel that nurtures and upsells or helps you book calls. And then all summer, you just advertise in your social media that low ticket $5 product. Boom, right? Now you're making money while you're floating in the lake, every now and then, casually just doing like an Instagram story or a piece of content about this low ticket offer. Or better yet, if you got the ads running, right, you can make even less content. No DMs, no big launches, just some quiet cash flow coming in. And bonus, summer ads are actually usually cheaper because a lot of other entrepreneurs pause their ads during the summer months. So just something to remember. Okay, strategy 2, the private podcast funnel. I just did this myself. It is a good strategy. If you're not into creating a full-blown webinar, a live challenge, setting up an online course, try this. So you're going to record a short 3 to 5 episode private podcast. Like these could be 10 minutes each. The one that I created has 20-minute lessons. Make it juicy, have it solve a specific problem for a specific ideal client. And essentially, it's a mini training. It's a series of stories. It's a behind the scenes offer breakdown. So you could even consider one of the bigger offers that you have to sell. How do you teach little microcosms of that bigger offer in your private podcast series? And then you won't have it public. You'll gate it behind a paywall. There will be an email opt-in, and you'll have a soft pitch at the end of every episode. You can pre-make a series of automated emails, the usual, introducing who you are, what you can do for people. This strategy works especially well if you're trying to sell a high ticket offer and you don't want to be on 24/7. You don't want to be living in the DMs. Also, summer is a really good time to put together this kind of offer because people don't really want to be on a screen. They don't really want to sit through a 90-minute masterclass. They don't want to be online. They're on road trips. They're in the garden. They're going on walks with their friends. People binge audio in the summer. They'll binge it in the car, when they're going on walks, at the beach. It's pretty effortless. From your end of things, you record it once and it gets to work all season for you. So I'm about to launch mine soon. Hang tight. You can see literally how this thing works if you download my private podcast. Super easy to set up. There was some work in the back end, obviously creating like the opt-in page and the emails, but now it's done and it's something that I can promote all summer long really easily. Okay, number 3, you could monetize your brain without creating anything new. You could create a program that pays for access to you via Voxer or Slack or WhatsApp or whatever sort of communication platform you use. For example, get 30 days of access to me as your coach, maybe your wellness coach, your fitness coach, via Slack, via WhatsApp, via Voxer for $97. Ask questions, get feedback, stay accountable. There's no calls required. This is a really, really simple offer to set up. There's no online courses. There's no you scheduling meetings. They just get access to you for a period of time. This could be a day. This could be a week. In this example, we said 30 days. Information isn't the reason why people aren't getting results. So courses are great, but we don't really have an information problem, especially with things like ChatGPT. What people actually want is close proximity to the people that they look up to, the people that they want to work with. Now, especially in summer, this is going to work for you and them. When their motivation is dipping, this gives them the support without a formal structure. Just like the podcast, they can take this thing with them on the go. They can leave you voice notes and questions whenever it hits. You can reply back whenever it's convenient to you. This is scalable, super easy to manage, and it brings in cash while honoring your own time boundaries. Okay, strategy 4, the summer sprint offer. This is a short-term, quick win product that creates urgency and helps you deliver value fast. Think specific results, tangible results. Like let's say you're a copywriter and you're selling Write Your About page in 5 days, or the 7-day offer cleanup challenge if you're a business coach, or the 10-day lose 3 pounds wellness channel. You can deliver this thing via WhatsApp, Notion, email, a private Instagram group, whatever is easiest for you. No live calls unless you want to. And you can price it anywhere between $17 and $97. And you could use it to re-engage your audience, grow your list, or warm up leads for your bigger fall programs. Guys, the ideas are honestly endless. There are endless amount of ideas. Think about how you like to deliver content. Maybe you like making online courses. Maybe you hate that idea. Maybe you love doing voice notes. Maybe you would hate to have people buzzing you all summer long. Maybe you like the idea of create it, set it, forget it, make it evergreen. So think about how you like to create. Is this something that you can create in advance and that would serve you? Or you're okay with being available and you want to do like the Voxer thing back and forth? Think about your energy, your capacity, how you want to be working this summer. And then, as always, with anything that you create, whether it's your products or even your content, how does your ideal client like to consume your content? So you got to keep you in mind, but you also have to keep them in mind. Last summer, I worked 2 to 4 hours a day max. I took every weekend off, every long weekend off. I also blocked off full weeks in July and August. And here's the truth. I didn't have to hustle. I didn't have to be productive. I just chose to keep things moving with systems in place and support from my team. I didn't have to. I wanted to. I didn't feel the pressure to be on and be productive and be the CEO boss babe. I just wanted to keep it going. And I decided in advance, and this is what I mean about prepping. I decided in advance what my financial goals are, what I wanted to bring in, how much I was willing to work, and how much time I wanted to take off. You can also have a regret-free summer and see business growth. And guys, if you just want to take the whole summer off, like do it. That's totally fine too. This is your business. I'm a freedom person. So do whatever you want to do. Know that growing isn't always about doing more. It's about doing what works. And usually what works involves some planning. So if you haven't yet planned out your summer, do it now. It's July 3rd at the time that I'm filming this podcast. I am against the culture of burnout. I'm against the lie that you have to be on and productive and hustling all the time. I'm done with the idea that if you rest, if you pull back, your business is going to fall apart. But I like working. I like growing. So I love these ideas. They're sustainable. They're profitable. Anyone can do them. If you want help setting something like this up, I'm pretty much full to the brim with one-to-one long-term clients, but I can do a few one-to-one strategy sessions if you want help implementing one or a few of these strategies before summer is in full swing. So together, we'll basically just ask you some questions about your financial goals, your business goals, your capacity, and then we'll help you build this thing. We'll decide on what is your fastest summer cash flow option, what you can automate, delegate, or drop in your own business, and how you can make more money while you're offline. So I'll drop a link in the show notes here if you want to snag one of those spots. And of course, I will be here as usual, serving up some free value. You can take me with you on the go. Stay tuned to the show because I'm going to announce the private podcast here soon. And as always, friends, thanks for listening to The Sovereign CEO. If this helped you breathe a little easier about summer, share this episode with a friend or tag me on Instagram. And hey, again, if you do decide to just throw your phone in the lake, I'll be here cheering you on for that too. I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for listening, and I'll be back for another one here soon.